Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. My gosh, I need a haircut, but regardless, we are going to press onward with our agenda for today, and that is going to be the Chapter 13 mission. In the last episode, we went ahead and got caught up with all of our units, all of our former students. After the 5 years have passed, we went through the time skip 2 episodes ago, I believe, and in the last episode we got caught up on the state of the war, how things are going, caught up with our units and such, did a whole lot of supports, and by the way, a lot of people were making moves, trying to get all romantic and such, and Hubert might have been proposed to by Dorothea. Some weird stuff happened, so if you're interested in that, definitely feel free to check that out. But today, before we get started, one thing I want to point out that I noticed is, in the last, or not the last episode, but maybe last episode, I don't know, two episodes ago, whatever, I can't speak, whenever that was, that we checked through the inventory, I noted that Byleth's Sublime Creator Sword had repaired all of its uses. However, I failed to notice that not only did his Sublime Creator Sword repair, every single weapon that we have equipped on all of our units is now fully restored. It has full durability. Every single last one that is equipped. Not in the convoy. There are still plenty of things in the convoy that are not at full. For example, let's see here. The Steel Sword is not at full. This Armor Slayer. A few other weapons. That Iron Lance. But everything that is in a unit's inventory is at full. If I would have known that happened, I would have probably made sure to be more specific about how I was organizing everyone's inventory. And the same goes for even like units that we didn't bring to battles. For example, like I believe Hanneman had a bow that was not at full. I don't think Hanneman's bow was at 50, and we didn't deploy him. Yeah, and I feel like even our units that we didn't deploy had their weapons restored to full as well. So what I would recommend for anyone playing this difficulty mode, specifically, or I mean even playing this game in general, but specifically this difficulty mode, because of how precious every resource is, I would recommend before completing Chapter 12, make sure to arrange all of your most important weaponry so that it is in your character's inventories. And even if you're not bringing a unit, make sure that they are carrying good equipment so that after the time skip, it'll get repaired. So for example, like these Steel Gauntlets Plus, I should have totally had those in someone's inventory. That's my bad, because these are really good. Yeah, they got 5. They're basically, I mean, they're Steel Gauntlets, but with more hit and 10 more uses. So, I mean, I had no reason not to use it. Also, just another thing, before we started this episode, I made sure to, I just made a few arrangements in people's inventories. I gave Ferdinand a silver lance. I gave Caspar a silver axe and silver gauntlets. Specifically these two, because I feel like they have been a little bit underwhelming, and I feel like if they're using silver weaponry, that might help them a little bit. They also improved they improved considerably over the time skip, because everyone got like 2 levels or something, I think. Petra especially did really well for herself. She's at 35 speed now. She already had a Silver Sword, but I gave her a Silver Sword Plus as well, which has 10 more uses, which in itself is good, and it also has 1 more point of might, so that's something to keep in mind. It gives us an extra option. I feel like she's the best one to make use of it, because she's probably our primary sword user that's going to be taking a lot of hits. Byleth is also really good, but the thing is, Petra is a bit faster, so she's going to have more avoidance. And Byleth also has magic and other things that he's going to be using, whereas Petra, for the most part, is going to be using swords. As you can see, her inventory is loaded with swords and then an iron bow. Because we do occasionally use bows with her, but the majority of the time we're using swords, because, I mean, she is a sword master after all. It would kind of be blasphemy not to. But anyways, enough talk. I covered everything I wanted to speak with you guys, and today we are going to be embarking on the Chapter 13 mission, the Great Bridge Coup. Suggested level 27. I don't think that many of our units are quite there, but we're close enough. I doubt that it's going to be as difficult as the last map, and if it is, I'm going to cry. But I think we should be fine. So anyways, the Black Eagle Strike Force has an unexpected encounter with someone thought to have died years prior. Amidst the joy, your forces prepare to invade Alliance territory. Someone thought to have died years prior. Hey, is Geralt running around here? Oh, if only it was Geralt. That would be pretty great. But now we got Yuritsa anyway. So,
the newly crowned king,
still looking good.
Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war.
That dastard. Also, I mean, we technically have Geralt as the narrator here. Same voice anyway.
Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire.
Well, we need to win over the ones that support the Empire. Easy as that.
The Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the Kingdom and the Church of Seros.
Right.
With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrrdin to establish a bridgehead.
Let's do it. One thing that I think is interesting to note about this game is that it entirely takes place within, well, I was going to say within one continent, but I guess there are other games that do that.
We're about to commence our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrrdin.
I mean, it really only involves
a moment of your time.
It really only involves 3 countries. I feel like that's frequently not the case. I feel like it usually involves a lot more countries than just 3. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you count, I guess Fire Emblem 2/15 Echoes or Gaiden, whatever. I guess that game might actually be less, because the majority of that game just involves the 2 countries of that game. That might actually have even less. Yeah, it's just the 2 on the one continent. I mean, there are characters that show up from Arcanea, but there's no war with like that other continent. It's just the continent of Valentia. Interesting. Yeah, never mind. I guess it's not that crazy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them involve a lot more nations, though. Oh well, whatever. Yes, we are about to commence attack on the Great Bridge of Myrrdin. All right, what do you need from me, Hubert?
It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well.
Yes.
It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops.
Are you suggesting that he may make a move to become the Emperor for himself?
It seems to me that his plans differ from our own.
Yeah, I mean, with people in the Empire, it just seems like don't trust anybody. Don't trust anyone. All of the nobles in there are ridiculous and have their own agenda.
I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years ago?
I do, and then you took care of everyone, didn't you?
Solon and Kranya.
Oh,
They both
those.
served Lord Arundel.
I thought you were talking about the group of nobles that made Edelgard's father into their puppet. No, you're talking about those weird entities, Solon, Kranya, and that other dude. I forget his name. Yeah, those weird beings. The Solon, the one that had impersonated Tomas, and Kranya, the one who impersonated... What was her name? Kranya impersonated... I don't actually... was it Monica? Something else? I don't actually remember her name. Whatever, she was impersonating a student. So yeah, shape-shifting beings. Right. Dang Kranya who killed Geralt. Unless he's still alive. Maybe. The game said there's someone we thought dead. Maybe Geralt. Why must we cooperate? Why not?
Professor,
We can do what we want to do.
I understand how you must be feeling. considering what they did to your father.
I know, and they cheated too, because I tried to cheat and rewind time, and my attack was blocked. I would have totally taken Kranya out. She would have been dead. She would have been a heap of arms and legs dying on the floor at the hands of my blade, and Geralt would have still been riding with us. Sad. What a shame.
I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with their kind. However, their power is essential for us at present. Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seiros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone.
So pretend like we're going to cooperate with them to topple the Empire, and then, or topple the Church of Seiros, and then after that, deal with them.
Those
I see.
working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church.
Right, so just manipulate them for our own cause, and then turn on them when they least expect it.
And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand by now.
I do. Sure, that's a good idea, though.
Until all of Fodlan is united, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with him afterward, time will tell.
Well, you could probably take care of him, Hubert. You seem to like
Regardless,
taking care of people.
Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family.
Right.
They used her father, the former emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a very painful decision for her to make. I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain, and I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg this of you.
You can count on me, Hubert. When have I ever failed you? Except that one time you almost died until I had to restart a chapter. Other than that, hey, to be fair though, he probably would have just retreated. He probably would not have actually died. Although I'm pretty sure Shamir actually died. She didn't just retreat because she can't fall here or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's probably just actually dead. Especially in recent Fire Emblem games, although maybe in all of them, I don't know. Whenever a character is like extremely important to the story, they never actually die. They just withdraw from the battle and then never fight again. I guess it's just implied that they took too grave of wounds to ever return to the battlefield again, but not such grave wounds that they were unable to recover from them at all. Alright, so it looks like we are actually fighting the Leicester Alliance, and unfortunately our boy Ignatz over here is going to have to die, although I don't even know if he's going to, because he might kill us all first. My gosh, he's got a brave bow. Ignatz, please don't do this to us. Please, Ignatz, I'm sorry. Can we just concede? I'm pretty sure he's going to murder us all. He's got Watchful Eye, Hit plus 20, Bow Fair, Bow Range plus 1, Bow Prowess level 4, Bow Avoidance plus 20, and Seal Speed. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of avoidance, a lot of hit, and he's going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Whoa. Edelgard, you might need to be the tank we have always been waiting for. Judith over here is not that scary. She stands in one spot and doesn't do a dang thing, which means we can kill her with ranged magic, supposing she does not have counterer, which she does not. She has Death Blow, but that doesn't intimidate me. As for everyone else, the majority of the units on this map don't really scare me. Like, a lot of these units aren't any worse than ones we fought earlier on. Ah, there we go. I was wondering, I was like, I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, wait, is this really all of our units? Because this seems like not that many, but we have a second army up here, which makes a lot more sense. So we have 4 up here, and then we've got 7 down here. We're probably going to, on the group with the north, we're probably going to want to have units that can catch up to the units in the south fairly quickly, so that we can join our strength. At first, honestly, what we might have to do is try to run away from some of these initial units because we don't want to get swarmed. Specifically because these cavaliers have a lot of movement. The armored knights aren't going to be that big of an issue, especially because they are super slow and super weak to magic. They do a lot of damage, but at the same time, I'm not really too concerned about them. My question is just how many of these units are going to rush us at the very beginning? I don't know. That's a big question that I have. As for Edelgard, she definitely looks a lot better since the time skip. Her protection is at 33 right now, which is pretty good, all things considered. That is a lot. Her attack speed is actually 18 with the rapier, which I believe is max speed. Yeah, that's as fast as she can be with her speed stat. Gosh, if only she had more speed. I mean, I guess it's probably because she's an armored lord right now, so doesn't really have that great of speed. But still. I assume if we equipped anything heavier, it would do a bit more. In fact, we can actually calculate that. She's got 4 weight right now. 4 weight. But with the shield equipped. But then she's got weight -3, so she's sitting at 1 weight right now. Her strength is 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. So we take weight -6, and then whatever that number is, we subtract from speed to get attack speed. So right now, with the rapier, that's 5 weight plus the 1 weight from shield minus our ability to give us 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 18 minus 0 is 18. That's fairly simple. So this is as light as we can possibly, or this is as heavy as we possibly can have any of our weapons be, and still not be weighed down. Anything heavier will weigh us down. So the steel axe, for example, is 7 weight heavier than the rapier, which means it would put us at 11 attack speed. Steel sword would put us at 13. Killer axe would also put us at 11. And a mirror would put us at 12. Fire would put us at 18 because it's less weight than the rapier. 5 weight or less, and we don't get weighed down. If I unequipped the silver shield, we'd honestly be 4. We'd be in a little bit better of a position, but the thing is, I still think we'd be getting doubled by the majority of things. And I really want that protection up. Actually, let's check with Ignatz first. Ignatz actually has 23 attack speed, so if we want Edelgard to be able to take a hit from him, we can't let her get doubled because he's got a brave bow, which means he already doubles. Attack twice when initiating combat. Basically, it strikes twice as much as a normal weapon would. So, if he doubles us, he actually quadruples us with a brave weapon. So we cannot let him double us because he's got 52 attack, which means he does 19 to Edelgard. And we can take 2 19s, but anything more than that, and we are instantly dead. So we might actually want to consider becoming 2 weight lighter. So if we actually gave her a lighter shield, we might actually be able to make this work. It might be worth it in the long run. Wait, actually, no, wait. What am I thinking? Right, she never gets actually faster. Her attack speed, her regular speed is 18. She'll never actually be faster than that. That was just a lapse in judgment. I forgot. Right, I was just talking about the fact that she's not weighed down. Okay, so backup plan, we have to have someone else take the hits. And I don't honestly know who that's going to be. I don't even know if we have anyone fast enough that can take 2 hits. I think Ignatz just kind of destroys us. I think we can't let Ignatz attack us, which I don't know is possible. I guess it depends on what the objective of this map is. Well, defeat the enemy commander, which I assume is Judith. Okay, we could probably do that. So long as Ignatz doesn't automatically rush us, we're fine. And if he does automatically rush us, we might be able to stay just outside of his range let him come to us and then body him, because he's not able to attack at one range. And what that means is that essentially if we run up right next to him and attack him, like imagine this was Ignatz and we were standing here and attacked him, he can't counter us. That might be how we need to do it. Alternatively, if we had 2 mounted units, one over here and one right here, we could actually trap him in, but we'd have to kill Judith first. I don't think there's any way for us to bait Ignatz in that does not rely on trying to get lucky, but the problem is we can't really rely on a lucky dodge because he's got 161 hit. So basically you either have to be 20 speed or higher and then you take 2 hits, or if you're anything less than that, you take 4 hits, which is an instant death sentence, even for Edelgard. Even if she was standing next to Byleth, because that would be 36 protection if she was standing next to Byleth. And that would be 16 times 4. She would actually almost hold on. She would live 3 of the hits but die to the 4th. And she has 8 avoidance, which means she is not dodging any of those hits. Oh, I guess it all depends. We're going to have to see. Alternatively, we could always warp someone right next to him. But it would have to be someone incredibly strong. Either that, or it would have to be someone that used someone using a gambit. In fact, yeah, if we warp someone right next, like if we warp someone here and then had them gambit on Ignatz, we would be fine. But this is banking on the fact that he does not move, and that we kill the enemies surrounding him first. That's our only way to do that. Yeah. There are 2 treasure chests on this map, so we definitely want to make sure we're bringing someone with lockpick. I think that's Felix. He's an assassin, right? He is an assassin, and he does have lock touch. So we'll probably bring him. Right. Okay. I think we have done enough talking about this map. I think it's time for us to actually do stuff. So who do I think is going to be good for this map? Is my question. Okay, so we have to bring Byleth and Edelgard. That is a guarantee. I'm bringing Dorothea and Linhardt because they are just too good to pass up. I'm bringing Felix, Bernadetta, Petra. Is there anyone else from out here? Actually, you know what? I just realized I think Yuritsa could perhaps be the one. I think Yuritsa could be the one to actually face... what's his face? I think he could be the one to face Ignatz and live to tell the tale. If we got his defense up high enough, because he would only take 2 hits, because he's super fast, actually. Do we have any extra battalions we're not using that give defense? This one does, and it also gives physical attack +1. Let's give him this battalion. I think we're using Yuritsa. Yuritsa is really good, and since pre-promotes in this game don't really suffer from lack of ability to gain experience, Yuritsa's on par with Linhardt, for example, so bringing him is no different than using Linhardt, in the sense of like his ability to gain experience. Right, I actually didn't give Yuritsa any equipment because I really wasn't thinking about him because, you know, we haven't really had him. Oh, he actually has magic. I guess because he's the Death Knight, so I guess he can use multiple things. He could actually even wield the Spear of Assel if we want. I don't think we're going to need it, but we can bring it as insurance. Do I want him to wield a shield? I guess the question is... how is he going to be able to take a hit as is? I think he is, but we'll double check. Let's click off Sylvain and put Yuritsa in on the field, and then we can take a look at where he stands. So with the Scythe of Sariel equipped Dang, this thing is only 6 weight and it's got 30 crit. Oh my gosh, his personal weapon is dope. Right, but anyways, he's got 26 protection, 27 attack speed. He would actually double Ignatz, funnily enough. I mean, Petra would extremely double Ignatz, but the problem is she can't live a hit. Whereas Yuritsa can. Wait, does Yuritsa have the stupid, dumb, busted ability of Counterer or not? I assume he does not. Okay, yeah. No, but he does have a Swordbreaker and Axebreaker, which is pretty busted, all things considered. Right. We're going to check how much damage he does. So 52, and I believe he was at 26. Yeah, so that's 26 times 2. That's actually 52 damage. The Death Knight just barely lives, but he lives all the same. Which means if we want to, we can actually bait Ignatz in. So long as we've already taken care of all of the rest of the units surrounding him. But yeah, the Death Knight actually is going to come in clutch, or Yuritsa. We can just call him Yuritsa now. He's going to come in clutch, so I think we're going to bring him. Is there anyone I don't think I'm going to bring that we have equipped? I don't think I'm going to bring Annette. Unfortunately, I just don't think she's really going to cut it for a long-term unit, just because she doesn't even have white magic yet, which is a really big flaw, and her stats are just absolute garbage. So, I mean, it was great that we equipped her and everything, but I really recruited her and everything, and she does have Rally Res and Rally Speed and Rally Strength, which is good, but just for this map, specifically when we are super surrounded, I think it would be in our best interest to not bring a bunch of units that immediately die in one hit. Yeah, and she isn't really that fast either. Like, at least with Dorothea, Hubert's slow as well. But Hubert's magic is way better. Yeah. And he's a part of our original house, so I feel like I've got more of an inclination to use him. Yeah, I think Annette's going to get dumped. She might get... if we find... Here's the thing. I would love to use everyone, but I'm not foreseeing it. I'm really not... Lysithea is not too good either. In fact, she's only got 20 HP and 4 defense, which is really, really bad. She does have 20 speed, though, so that is something to keep in mind. She might be worth it. She might be worth the long-term investment. I might just have to give her some defense boosting, HP boosting items at some point. Wait, why is she only a mage? I should have checked to see if she could promote. I guess that's my bad. Yeah, she shouldn't be in a mage class. Wait, can I I might actually have already reclassed her at some point. That might just be she decided to go there. No, that's... Surprised. I would have thought she would have been in a higher class. Maybe I just neglected to put her in one. Interesting. Alright. I do think we will... I don't know. Annette is staying off the field for now. Sylvain... I don't know. Gosh, there's so many units I would like to use. I don't think I'm going to use Anna Manuela or Alois this map. We do have 2 adjutants we can bring, so there is that. I think we might bring Sylvain as an adjutant, just because we kind of have Yuritsa. Is there anyone that I don't feel like I want on the field? I mean, I feel like it's either Caspar or Ferdinand. I feel like I want one of them. And we already have and Caspar is a level behind. I don't know. We could alternatively bring Sylvain and or Ferdinand both as adjutants, but then I kind of want Ingrid as an adjutant. She's also really fast. I feel like we really should use her, because she could get really good if she gets some good speed level ups. Do we need Hubert? I feel like we need Hubert. I feel like Hubert's more useful than Lysithea. I really want to bring Lysithea, though. Gosh. If only we had one more slot, I would have this figured out. We would be bringing Ingrid, and then Sylvain and Ferdinand would both be our adjutants. As it stands, I just... one shy. I need Linhardt and Dorothea. Dorothea has Dance. Linhardt has Warp Magic. We need them. Felix I want to bring because he's got He's got Lock Touch, so we need that. Petra's really good. Could I live without Petra? We need to focus on our best units, and I think that means, honestly, I think I'll bring Sylvain and Ingrid as adjutants. Ferdinand, honestly, as much as I like him, he just gets kind of overshadowed by other units. And I guess one way we can always give experience to some of our other units is by switching off who's an adjutant on what map. So in a future map, maybe we can have Ferdinand be the adjutant. Also, if we get to a map where we can have 12 units deployed, then it should be easier to decide these things. Alright, I think we'll just go with the classic Byleth and Edelgard for the adjutants. Sylvain needs to level up more, and I feel like I'm going to be using Byleth a bit more. So let's bring Sylvain with Byleth, and then let's bring Ingrid with Bernadetta. And then we will leave the rest of them behind. I don't feel too bad about not using Alois, Manuel, and Hanneman. But I really do want to use Ferdinand and Annette. They're just... both of them are outclassed. Like, just there's so many... Like, we have multiple better units of, like, both type. Dang, it's the redheads. It's the redhead curse, something about them. Although Sylvain, well, he's actually, like, red. His hair is actually red. They're more orange. His hair is actually red. But even he's only being brought as an adjutant. Oh well. I think that's what we're going to stick with. Right. Okay, now the question is, how do I want to go about things down here? So this guy's got an axe, silver lance, gauntlets. So I think we're going to try to run to the north here real quick. I think that's going to be our main goal. This guy's got Kento. That could be really annoying. If he goes up, attacks someone, and then moves, and then this guy can get an attack on. Alright, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to put Felix up to the north because he can go ahead and grab that chest. He's not really in too much danger if he has to face this soldier. He should be just fine because he's got 32 attack speed. This guy's got 33, so he does not get doubled. 31 times 2 shouldn't be anything. I mean, it's a little bit of something, but not too bad. Linhardt is not going to want to be down here. Petra would much rather be down here. Same thing with Hubert. We don't want him down here. Yeah, we're going to basically put our fragile units and Felix up here. So our three of our mages, Dorothea can actually outrun a lot of these units and kind of just hide back here behind some of our other guys. So I'm not too concerned. Put the Death Knight towards the back. Along with Petra, I'm not as concerned about those two. And I think we have our map. We don't have any more stat boosting or permanent stat boosting items, unfortunately, except for one that boosts resistance. But as you can see, that's really not going to help us on this map. It would be nice if we had a speed wings right about now, because I would really, really consider giving one to Edelgard. Because if she were to get 2 extra speed, then, like I said, she would not be getting doubled by Ignatz, which would be really helpful. But the majority of these units, she really tanks like really well. Like these grapplers are going to be doing a whopping like what, 4 damage to her times 4. Okay, maybe that's a little bit painful. But if she's standing next to Byleth, they'll be doing 1 damage to her. Yeah. This guy would actually hurt Edelgard a decent bit. He's got 56 attack. But if we were using a sword, maybe we could hope for a dodge or something. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I think that's what we're going to roll with. We will figure out the specifics once we start. Let's do this thing. If I can click yes. There we go. Victory conditions. Defeat the enemy commander. Defeat conditions. Byleth or Edelgard falls in battle.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Myrrdin, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphnel.
So when are these reinforcements going to arrive? Because I think I would like to know so that we can make sure we win before reinforcements. Because that, I don't want to die.
We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements arrive.
That's going to be the death of you, Judith. I think this is new music. I don't think we've heard this track before. Hold on. Alright, let's do this thing. So, lure. Why do these guys have battalions? What makes them so special? Alright, let's get the, like, outer group figured out. Like, figure out where the attack range of these outer units are. Because we don't want to accidentally wander in there. In fact, I'll turn that guy on as well, because I think we're going to be heading to the north. This guy might be mostly unavoidable. But I don't think that's too terrible. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Speaking of... let's turn this guy on as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to make it so that we can only be attacked by these two. And Bernadetta cannot be attacked. She would be in way too much danger. Caspar can probably take a hit. Although 56,
Put me in there.
he could not take a hit from that one guy. I mean, he's got 41 avoidance with the silver gauntlets equipped. So, I mean, there's a chance he could dodge, especially with supports. But I'm not going to rely on that. Alright.
I do this for all of us.
I think we're going to try to keep our weakest units safe. I think that's going to be how we're going to try to go about this. Alright, let's try to curve shot with this guy just while we're at it with Bernadetta. We land a hit. It's good. That might make it a little bit easier to deal with him.
More fighting.
If I wanted to, I could have Dorothea try to shoot him. I mean, we could definitely have her try to shoot him if we wanted to. We could have put her here and then use Meteor if we really wanted to, but we only get one use of those, and I don't feel like blowing it just yet. Okay, he can move all the way up there. So what I'm thinking is we're going to dance for Bernadetta, get her the heck out of there. Let's see. How much movement does this guy have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Okay, so I think Dorothea is actually not in any danger. Let's actually turn on... yeah. Dorothea is not in any danger if she's standing right there, which is good. Okay, now if we can just make it so that... if we can protect Caspar and then make it so that everyone getting attacked can only be hit by one person at a time. That would be good. So let's see. If we put units here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, we would be forming a fairly safe arrangement here. So long as Mr. Death Knight here does not kill either of these guys, as long as no one is doing any murdering of any sort, we should be fine. Even Petra can handle it just fine, because I'm pretty sure she can live a hit of that axe. She can, because she does not get doubled, so we don't have to worry about her for that. Although, if this guy Kentos, things might get hairy. Because if he hits someone and then moves out of the way, and then this guy hits someone, I don't know actually if we could handle that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack. Okay, so we might have to try a different strategy. What about if we turn this guy off? Surely we can handle this unit. How fast is Caspar? 15. He would probably live, but not comfortably. Yeah, he'd definitely live. Honestly, we could use the Silver Axe. I'm down for giving Caspar some experience. Now what I'm thinking is, let's put Byleth here, because everyone who stands next to Byleth gets 3 extra damage and takes 3 less damage. Then let's also put Edelgard right here. Do I want Yuritsa to actually take someone on from over here, is the question. I think I do. I think I actually want him to take this guy down. Yeah, Yuritsa is going to be a bit of a crutch for us for a little bit, because his stats are very, very good. All across the board. He's kind of where I was hoping my Byleth would be at this point. I mean, my Byleth's good, don't get me wrong. He's got plenty of attack speed. It's just his defenses aren't quite there. He is really good, though. He's definitely really good. I think the Death Knight is a little bit better right now. Could we kill him with a different lance, though? I don't really want to waste the Scythe of Sariel unless I have to. We could actually use one hit of the Spear of Assel. I think let's do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Right, let's put Yuritsa right here. Equip the Spear of Assel. This guy should go kill himself on Yuritsa.
I will prevail.
Let's put Petra right here. And then, do we want backup? I think so.
I'll cut through.
Send Felix over here to get this chest. Question is, can he outrun that guy? He can. He can actually outrun this grappler, right? Yeah, he can outrun this grappler if we want him to. He's got 6 movement. The grappler has 5. So Felix is in no danger. He can grab this chest for free and then get out of here. He actually used the ballista too if we want him to, because he's got bow skill of D. Actually C. Yeah, higher. It's at least D. I knew that much for a fact.
Let's make this quick.
I do think I want
I'll cut a bloody path.
some units as backup here.
I'm awake.
Gosh, my nose is itchy. The question is, though, when do these reinforcements arrive and from where? Because if they arrive from over here, we could probably handle them, as long as it's nothing ridiculous. If they arrive from, like, here, or, God forbid, they arrive from here, we're screwed, unless we are more towards the center of the map. So I think that's where we want to go. If nothing else, we want to get towards the center of the map. Obviously, we have plenty of Divine Pulses, and so long as nothing stupid happens, we should be able to go back in time and fix anything that may screw us over regarding reinforcements. Let's go Caspar. That was half of his damage, or half of his health. And he dodged one of those hits. And then, yeah, Yuritsa snipes that guy. Absolutely obliterates him. And then some of these other units are going to move in. But the way they've moved it really doesn't scare me. I'm actually not even afraid of these guys too much. Okay, yeah, the way they've moved really doesn't terrify me. Turn this guy off as well. These archers are mainly who I want to avoid at all costs. Alright, we can go over here and we can use Felix. What do I want to use? I guess 28. How fast do we have to be? We have to be at least 29 speed, or at least 30 speed? Yeah, at least 30 speed to not get doubled by him. So, at least 30. Then let's use the steel gauntlets so that we can actually counterattack him. Let's open this chest, see what's inside. Goddess icon, that might just be getting sold. Well, actually, luck +4. You know, under normal circumstances, it would probably be a good idea to sell goddess icons, but in this game, it seems that there are definitely a lot of items that have a ridiculous amount of crit. So it might actually not be a bad idea to throw that on someone, particularly someone like Byleth, so that we actually have an option next time for someone like Rhea, who has a ridiculous amount of crit. Because that's the whole reason why I didn't want to use Byleth, because I was just uncomfortable. I thought we were going to get crit and lose someone. And it turns out she had a Nosferatu sword, and we ended up losing someone anyway, Shamir. But yeah, point being, it might actually not be a bad idea to throw luck onto Byleth so that he can actually face some of these characters with ridiculous crit. Alternatively, Edelgard might not be a bad idea, but Byleth's already got 2 points on her. He's got 2 points on her, so it might not be a bad idea to just throw it on him. Anyway, with Caspar, we can go ahead and finish this guy off. We can actually do so. What do I value the least? Let's just use 1 hit of... It's either 1 hit of the Silver Axe or 2 hit of the Silver Gauntlets. Let's use the Gauntlets. We don't miss a 99. We're not the most unlucky human being in the entire universe, thankfully. And so we're looking a little bit good on that. Anyone close to a level up over here? Because if so, I should probably give a kill to them. It's looking like I want to give this guy to Bernadetta if I can. Let's see. Can you chip this guy? You can definitely chip this guy. If you used Luna or Dark Spikes, but I don't really want to waste that. Let's use Fire. If we have to, we'll just give it to Hubert. Give this kill to Hubert, and then Bernadetta can try to get this guy. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to be able to. No way. Yeah, let's have Hubert run up on this guy. We should have Heat Seeker or Heart Seeker, so we should have a lot of accuracy on this guy. We do. Oh my gosh, though, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's a monster. Why do you have 56 crit on me? Oh, he's got Wrath. He's got Wrath. Or something like that. Yeah, no, it's Wrath. Oh my gosh, Wrath is crazy in this game. When HP is less than or equal to 50%, crit plus 50. I don't remember it being that good. I was like, what the heck is my... luck stat at? Is that at like -50? Like, it shouldn't be doing this much, but no, he has a skill. He does not have Vantage, though, so he's still dead either way. Even though he could kill me 2 times over, he doesn't have Vantage, so doesn't matter. We are still A-okay. Oh, never mind. Hubert's just in range of this guy, but I'm gonna kill him anyway, so we're not in any danger. For a second, I thought this guy somehow was able to reach Hubert, and that was going to be a very grave mistake, but that is not the case. So, anyway, we can come over here with Bernadetta and shoot this grappler. It's probably in our best interest to do that. Where do these guys move again? Who do I want to... Gosh, this guy can reach everywhere this guy can reach. Well, Petra can bait in the one grappler over there, because he's not going to be doing too much to her. Wait. We got to make sure. What's his speed? Okay, this guy's only got 29 speed. So she'll be taking 19 damage, but we got the Killing Edge equipped so that hopefully she can just murder him instantly. If not, we should still be fine. Okay, my question... If Edelgard is standing next to Byleth, can she take hits from both of those guys? I think she can. She'd be taking 38 plus 0. So if we put Edelgard right here, she should draw 2 people in. Wait, what do they have again? gauntlets and axe. So we can feel free to use an axe if we want. We could also try for a killer axe. Just basically... Wait, why did you get a boost? Oh, Imperial Lineage Plus. Unit takes no action except wait, grants res +4 for 1 turn. So some of these people, or some of our units are getting plus things. Like Professor's Guidance Plus, deals 2 extra damage during combat. Just in general. Some of our units are getting like upgraded versions of their personal skills, it seems like. Murderous Intent, hit +20 during combat if initiating combat. It's a really good skill, actually. Alright, anyways, we've got to put Byleth next to Edelgard. Alright, we gotta make sure this guy can die. This guy has to die. How strong is Caspar with the Silver Axe? So that would be 44 attack. 44, that'd be 51. This guy's got 22 protection. That's too much. Okay, I think we're going to have to use Yuritsa to chip this guy for someone else to get the kill. I was hoping to put Yuritsa right here and have Byleth heal him up, but I think we need to use him. Yeah, I think we need to throw a javelin at this guy with Yuritsa and then just back off a little bit. But this should... Actually, we could probably give it to... Probably give it to her if we used the silver, couldn't we? She needs the experience more. So what I'm going to actually do instead is we're going to dance for Bernadetta and then let Bernadetta get this kill. Yeah, she doesn't even need to use a combat art either, so that's totally worth it. Let's do that. It's a better way to allocate our experience, I feel like. And I guess we could honestly just use Physic on... we could use Physic on Yuritsa right there. I guess that's not too big of a deal. Yeah, and then we got to put Byleth by Edelgard to make sure she takes less damage. Alright, but this should be fine. Yeah, this guy does no damage to her. Oh, and she gets that crit. See, this is why we use the Killer X. Right there, that's exactly why. And she should be... Oh my gosh, that battalion level up was insane. I have a question. I don't know if any of you who may be watching know this, but for anyone that may, I am interested. Does anyone know whether... What was I going to say? Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Never mind. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, right. Does anyone know if battalion level ups are random or if they're set? Because I feel like sometimes our battalions level up and they give us much better stats, whereas other times I feel like they don't. Like, are battalions always going to give the exact same level ups? Like, if you gave two different units the exact same battalion, and then both of the battalions went from level 1 to level 5, would they get the same level ups each time? Or is there a possibility that there'd be different ones? I honestly don't know. So I feel like sometimes we get such good level ups on some of our battalions, whereas other ones seem lackluster. Which is why I don't quite know. Alright, we should be baiting this guy in too here soon. If I am trying to play this correctly, which I want to. So what I think we do here is we send Linhardt over here, heal up Petra. I think we get her ready to bait this guy in. And then we want to stay out of this red range for sure. But yeah, we can go even here. If we wanted to, we could use the iron bow. Okay, we have 3 units to kill. We just got to make sure we kill all of these guys.
Tread carefully.
We can almost guarantee that we'll get this with Edelgard. Any of our mages should be able to do the job on this guy. And if Hubert can reach, I should probably use him. Because he's got nothing else he can contribute right now. So let's do that. And then, as I said, I think I'm just going to
my last stand?
I think I'm going to have Felix retreat because this guy is doing a number on him. And that's not good. Whoops. Let's move her down all the way. I know you might not want to stand next to Hubert, but you got to do it anyway. Bear with me, please. Okay, so I think we're going to have to send the Death Knight at this guy. Because, ooh, you double the Death Knight. How entertaining. Glowing Ember. That's an interesting move. You have no combat arts for swords, do you? I really don't want to use that many uses of a good weapon. Alright, let's use our silver sword and just hope we land. We don't. That might be a reset. Well, not a reset, but that might be a rewind of time. We can blaze this guy, but it's our only blaze, and I'd prefer not to. Use Sublime Heaven on this guy as well. I don't really want to use up 3 uses of the Sublime Creator's Sword, but if it's our only option, then we kind of have to. Alright, first of all... Well, let's see here. How does Caspar do against these people? Caspar can actually kill this guy. Yo, let's go Caspar. Okay, yeah, giving Caspar these silver weapons was a good call. Because now all of a sudden, he's actually able to do a lot of damage to people.
That's a win for everyone.
Good level up of speed. Good level up of speed. We need a little bit... We need a little bit more of that, but he's getting there. If we had speed wings... We need a lot of speed wings. A lot of our units... I feel like our units just generally got screwed with speed. I feel like our units should have more speed than they do. We could have Edelgard kill this guy. Or we could have Edelgard run at this guy. If we could give this kill to Bernadetta, that'd be great, but I doubt it. Her Brave Bow. It's 12 damage. How much does Edelgard, or how much does Bernadetta do to this guy? 12 damage, but as many as 16 damage. How much can Edelgard do to this guy? She's very inaccurate against him, but I guess it's because of his large speed stat. If we use the mirror, we could do a lot. I really don't want to use our battalions on these randos, but it might be necessary. I really don't want to have to use like good items or stuff either, but once again, like it might be necessary. Am I willing to use 3 uses of this? I guess it only takes 1. Okay. Well, here's my thought. We're not going to have we're not going to have too many more missions in the coming chapters. So every month we should generally at least be able to have one Sunday where we can rest. So I think I can justify using this, especially if Byleth's going to go ahead and do 141 damage and slice that dude to shreds. Well, Byleth has a support with Yuritsa. I suppose that makes sense. Byleth probably has a support with every character in the game. It's usually how these things go. Alright, I think we should be fine then. Alright, well, let's, Gosh, you really don't do much with healing, do you? Alright, well, let's dance for Byleth and have him heal up Edelgard then. Yeah, there we go, that's more like it.
Still a long way to...
Sylvain got B rank and axes, that's interesting. Sylvain is almost at level 24 as well, which is nice. Do I want to give this kill to Edelgard? Wait, is there a way... Nah, she doesn't have a hand axe. There is a way we could give this to Bernadetta. It would cost us some HP on Edelgard, but that might be worth it. Adjutant follow-up. Ingrid does nothing. Gosh dang Ingrid. We need to give her some strength. She definitely could use it. Why does this guy take absolutely nothing from us? Well, it doesn't matter. At least with Encloser, we're able to do enough damage to kill him. So we can give this kill to Bernadetta.
Pretty good, huh?
Bernadetta also needs a little bit more strength. But gosh, yeah, I mean, 21 strength. Okay, that was a good level up.
Fighting's all I do these
That was a good
days.
level up. No strength, but I can't really complain. She got almost everything else, except magic and charm, but I don't really care about those stats too much. Yeah, her hit rate is really good. In fact, it's almost as good as... no, it's the same. Her hit rate is the same as Ignatz's, and that's without having that plus 20 hit ability. Well, I guess she does kind of have one. She has one of her own. It's not a personal ability. Yo, imagine Ignatz, but with the hit plus 20 ability in addition to his personal ability. That would be crazy. Alright, let's put Petra here to bait this guy in. And we get the crit. That's what I'm talking about. That is why I give you the killing edge. Hey, that guy's going to run in on us too. Alright, now our next agenda is going to be wanting to bait in these two archers. Not this archer, though. Not quite yet. We do want to keep pushing toward the middle as fast as we can, though. Because if reinforcements do indeed come, then things could get hairy. We can technically warp someone to Judith whenever we want to. She doesn't really terrify me. Not that much. What does her shield do? No, it's just a decent... I mean, it's just a good shield. It doesn't really do too much crazy stuff. She's got 29 attack speed. But her issue is that she can't counter from 2 spaces away, so I could send someone like Byleth in there, have him use Divine or Sublime Heaven, and then dance for Linhardt, have him warp someone else in here, and then have them kill her. Like, we could definitely kill her now if we wanted to, but I want to get as much experience from this map as I can. And I also want to see about trying to get this treasure. Because who knows what it might be. Maybe it'll be a different stat boosting item that's better than the one that we actually got. I'm going to send Felix here, and then I think I'm going to have Linhardt move in a little bit, and then physic him up. That should put him at full, which means he'll be able to take this hit from the grappler just fine. Lysithea can chip this guy down, and then we can give it to Hubert. That sounds like a plan. I doubt he could do it with a bow. In fact, I'm so confident that he can't that I'm not even going to check. You do it with Nosferatu? Come on! Yes!
A waste of time.
Yeah, waste of time to try to level up your white magic skill. Probably, but we did it anyway. Okay. Now the question is, who do I want to use to bait in these archers? They're actually fairly slow and weak. 36 attack and 20 attack speed. In fact, they barely even scratch Edelgard. The poison strike is actually what does it, because she should only be taking like 3 damage or 2 damage from them. Yeah, so we definitely want her to be one of the units baiting someone in. So I think what I'm going to do... first of all... let's see if this works first. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think we're going to go with this plan that I have, which is... gosh, this doesn't give you any extra hit. Okay, we landed anyway. Good. Good job, Petra. Okay. So what I think my plan is that I'm going to have Byleth do a whole bunch of healing right here. A whole load of healing here. Because we're going to then go ahead and dance for him. And then have him heal up Yaritza, who is then going to proceed to bait in one of the archers.
I sense an improvement.
Well, you got speed. Other than that, not really. But you tried. We can equip Thunder for the heck of it, although that gives us like no avoidance. Let's equip a Javelin. Although I guess he's going to have to attack us from 3 spaces away, so it didn't matter. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Alright, well then I'm going to put Edelgard right here at the Rapier equipped, just because she gets extra resilience. Not that it matters. And then we'll put Bernadetta on the outskirts of the danger area. And wait for them to come to us. Yeah, so this guy comes at Edelgard, does a whopping 2 damage. Meanwhile,
Effort truly does pay off.
Ingrid learns Triangle Attack. And Darting Blow. Don't know what Darting Blow does. Triangle Attack, I would assume, means that if we have 2 other units on either side of an enemy unit, and then we put Ingrid in the center and have her go attack him, then whatever she hits him with will instantly crit. Because that's how triangle attacks work in other Fire Emblem games, so I assume it's the same in here. I actually haven't used the triangle attack in this game before, so I'm just basing it off of what I know from previous games, but it's based off of Palakatri and Est, their triangle attack. It was like the original triangle attack, and then there have been multiple other iterations of it with other units in different games. This archer doesn't even hit Yuritsa, which is good. This Armor Knight comes at us. This person's going to go after Felix. Felix is managing to hit these 50 hit rate moves somehow. Oh my gosh. There are the reinforcements we were worried about.
Judith, I'm so glad you're safe. Claude sent me here with reinforcements.
Dang you, Leone!
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Acheron, what are you doing here?
You're from the smallest noble house in all the Alliance, you whiner.
Enemy reinforcements. We didn't finish in time. Don't let them secure the ballista.
You know, they're gonna secure the ballista. They have it. That's all theirs. That's theirs for the taking. In fact, Leone is terrifying. But funnily enough, I don't know. Interestingly enough, I guess, she's still less terrifying than Ignatz by a pretty large margin. I'm definitely going to have to say. And also, you expected us to finish within 5 turns? I mean, I know we can with warp magic, but geez! You're kind of asking a lot from me. But yeah, if things ever get too dicey, we can instantly finish off the map. I am a little bit concerned about doing that, because what that means is that we essentially give up a lot of experience. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And at least the benefit of potentially leaving a map early is that you don't get penalized too terribly for it, because the higher level the enemy units, the more experience you get. So if we fall behind a little bit, it's not terrible in the sense that we can generally make it up, but we don't want to have to cheese a map with warp too many times. Otherwise, then that's when things will start getting really hairy. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I would like to get a kill with you if I could, but I'm not sure that I can. Alright. For now, we're not in too much danger. I'm pretty sure we're fairly safe. She should have 8 movement, I believe. She does, because she's a paladin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she can attack where either Lysithea or Hubert are standing right now. Okay, but they came from areas that are reasonable. Like, this spot was definitely really annoying to have reinforcements come from. And I don't even know how they came from here. In fact, it's not even connected to anywhere else in the world. Like, it's just its own building. Like, I really have no idea how they got there. Like, they shouldn't have. Like, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, this building is isolated. Like, unless they can move within these walls. But even still, they shouldn't have been able to sneak by without us noticing them. This is actually a really BS location for them to come from. There's really no reason. Like, at least if you look up here, You see how this like connects to like the rest of this bridge heading off into the distance? Like, it makes sense that they could have ridden in from somewhere. Wyverns, also, I guess you could make a case because they can fly. Leone and these archers should not have come from here. They really shouldn't have. There's no reason for them to have come from there. So, that's kind of BS. I'm not going to lie. How far? This has 3 to 12 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it can hit a decent chunk, but if we stay on the lower half of... If we stay in the lower half of the map here, we should actually be safe. The ballista should really present no issues to us, and in fact, I think long term, it would actually be easier for us to deal with the ballista than it would be for us to actually deal with the archer himself. So if he runs this way, I would actually welcome him to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, because he can't even like hardly hit this wide open area either. So if we need to, we can actually hold our ground here. Assuming that these are the only reinforcements that come on the map, I think we can handle them. As long as we hold our ground and don't try to overextend ourselves too much. Like, we really don't want to enter this guy's range at all. So anyone who enters this person's range just needs to be able to take the hit. I think Felix is going to go over here. Yeah, he needs to be healed before he can do anything else. Bernadetta is really, really good here because once again we can kind of cheese Leone if we need to. Where we can encloser her and hit her with ranged attacks. The problem is that she's got a bunch of units that are going to be coming along with her, I think. But we should be fine. This guy, Leone has 32 attack speed. How fast can you get up to with Scythe of Sariel? 27. Your fastest attack speed is 27, so you get doubled no matter what. However, I think he could live, because 54... Oh, no, he could not live. But Edelgard could. She definitely could. She's 54, she takes 40 damage. All she would have to be is healed up just slightly. And she could actually take a hit from this guy as well. So let's turn on these units' ranges, and then we just need to... have Edelgard be the only one in range of Leone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's move Linhardt out of the way a bit. Heal up Petra with Physic. And... let's see. Now let's move Hubert here and heal Edelgard back to full. I think we should be fine. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. So we'll have her here. We could actually have her hold the rapier. It's probably for the best. She can deal extra damage to Leone, although this guy might move in to attack Edelgard first, which would be an issue. This guy absolutely decimates Lysithea, so we definitely need to move her out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, if Dorothea was up here, we might have actually been able to try to snipe this guy. Although I don't know that we would have been fast enough with Thoron equipped. Thoron's pretty heavy. Yeah, Thoron weighs 7. That's crazy. It weighs more than a sword. Or at least an iron sword. Almost weighs as much as a steel sword. That's ridiculous. Okay. So with Petra, we can run up on this guy. We actually kill him with a silver sword in one round. So let's do that. This is why getting really fast units is some of our highest priority, is because if we can start one-rounding units, things will get a lot easier for us. Yuritsa could also run around this guy if we wanted him to. We'd probably prefer not to do that, though. Although, we definitely want him to at least attack. Is there any way that we don't kill? And the answer is no. Unless we can put someone in here to attack who will be able to take a hit from this unit as well. Because anyone that attacks right next to this archer will be getting hit by the armored knight the next turn. I think Byleth might be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal up Caspar with Byleth. Then we'll move Dorothea over here, dance for Byleth. Dorothea gets a level up. Not bad. Speed. Right, and then I think what we could do is have Byleth run up over here, use fire magic. Actually, can we could equip Bolganon. Well, I think I'm going to do that because then we might be able to one-round the knight as he comes around. I guess it all depends on resilience stat. 13 versus 5. Yep, we're definitely going to one-round this unit. Oh, he's going to actually use a frickin' Gambit. Gosh, Gambit. Anyway. Well, that being the case, that's fine. We have a 70% chance to dodge it. And regardless, we should be able to get a kill with Lysithea here. Can we do it with a bow? Of course we can't. Mages can't kill anything with physical weapons. I don't know. Maybe if this was... Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, some battalion level ups I feel like are just so much better than others. Okay. I'm actually going to put... How much movement do these guys have? 7. Actually, I'll leave Bernadette over here, because we can still get around to Leonian Enclosure if we need to. And use Enclosure if we need to, rather. Also send the... or also send Yuritsa over here to help deal out with this group on the left.
Captain Gerald's enemies, and I will avenge him here.
Hey, wait a second. No, you're not. You're not in the right at all. Not even slightly. I am. I am no enemy of Captain Gerald. Yeah, no. He told me to be cautious around Rhea. So actually, you should be begging to join us. How about that? That's a lot of crit. Excuse you, Edelgard. Excuse you. We're not supposed to be missing. Although, to be fair, I guess it is a sword against a lance. So, there's that. But still, come on. You can't be missing that. The wyverns are moving in. The sniper, well, one of them is not moving in. Okay, the sniper's not a big deal because we can just block this area with Edelgard, assuming we kill Leone first. So I think what the plan needs to be is we need to kill Leone, kill these 2 wyverns, and then plant Edelgard right here so that these archers don't break through and kill some of our weaker units, because she can take these hits for days. We'll just have to heal her up with Linhardt or something like that. But Leone now is completely exposed to our magic attacks, which is just grand. Did I put curved shot on him? I did. I was smart. Yeah, let's use it on this guy if we're going to use it. Now, my question is if I put him here. 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if we put Edelgard here, that would be better. Like, if we kill this guy first with someone else, and then have Edelgard kill this person. Are we able to do it with Monster Breaker? No, wyverns don't count as monsters. Well, they They only count as flying units, really? They don't count as dragons? Or is there even effective damage against dragons? I feel like there is. Doesn't the Creator's Sword have that? Or maybe not the Creator's Sword, but Sublime Heaven? It is effective against dragons. But these guys aren't considered dragons. That's really weird. Unless they are. And the game just doesn't show it. I can't check it right now because the path there is blocked. But I am curious. Right, I do believe that Yuritsa does get shown to be a fool here. However, if we just do a little bit of damage to Leone with someone else, then we can easily clean up with Yuritsa if we would like. That is not enough damage or enough accuracy for me to be comfortable. What about you, Caspar? Hand axe is not enough. Alright, let's use Lysithea. I feel like that's going to be our best bet.
I won't hold back, and I won't fall to the Empire.
Sorry, Leone, but unfortunately your ignorance is going to be the death of you. Now, just for anyone curious, we can't actually talk to her. In most games, you would actually be able to talk to a unit in a situation such as this and be like, hey, you know what? I know this is what you're thinking, but here's how the situation actually is. And they'd be like, oh, really? I see. And then they would join your team. However, I don't believe that there's any way for us to do that. Like, nobody, I don't think, can talk her into it. To my knowledge. I tried my first playthrough as well. I tried pretty much everything I could to see if I could recruit units, but I don't think you can. I think your only chance to actually recruit these units is to do so before the route split. I'm pretty sure. I would love to see what the dialogue is between Byleth and Leone, but however, I think we're going to be having Byleth do other things. Would I be willing to show it for the cost of 1 Divine Pulse? I feel like the map is going so well at this point that I would be. So let's show what the conversation would be here.
Professor, you know Captain Gerald's killer was connected to the Empire. Why did you side with them? Answer me, traitor!
He's my father, excuse you. And you dodge, of course. Well, even if we were going to be doing that move, definitely is getting undone.
Understood.
Although, unfortunately, that means she probably is going to dodge this attack as well, which means we should probably hit someone else. Preferably with someone that has 100% hit so that we can recycle some of these issues. Or, yeah, recycle the accuracy. We could Helm Splitter this guy with Caspar. Or we could see if Caspar can kill this person. That's not going to work. We don't have enough accuracy. Well, what if we use the mace? I feel like Helm Splitter doesn't stack the way I feel like it should. Like when you're using a mace. Oh well. Whatever, let's just use the mace. And not a combat art. Because it does pretty much the same as the Silver Axe would do with the Helm Splitter combat art.
I will prevail.
Oh no, we don't want to go there. Okay, let's turn these guys off for now. Yeah, let's just turn all these guys off because we're assuming we're going to block this path. It may not actually be what happens, but we're assuming it's going to happen. We can have her run up to where Byleth is right now to attack this guy later. So I just want to check to make sure she can kill him, which she can, which is delightful. And now, I believe, we want Yuritsa to attack these guys, or to attack Leone and kill her. And that's that.
Judith, I'm sorry. I leave the rest to you.
Yep, unfortunately, Leone stood against us.
You had such a full life ahead of you. I wish I could take your place.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to take her place in just a few seconds. Or maybe not take her place, but you're going to join her
There's no
soon
reason
enough.
I should die in this place. It's time for me to return home.
Oh, Acheron the pussy. Oh, are all of his units disappearing as well? That's a bit unfortunate that we lost some experience there. No. Let's move Yuritsa out of the way. Okay, interesting. So if we kill Leone, Acheron leaves. I doubt if we kill Acheron, Leone leaves. She's not a pussy like Acheron is. And I believe they designed it that way because they know you would face Leone first in almost any circumstance. So yeah, Acheron is just completely afraid of us, as he should be. Unfortunately, Leone had to die, but that's what we get for not recruiting her, unfortunately. It did still play the sad music, which, like, that's why I'm still, like, not completely sure. Like, I feel like maybe there's some way to recruit them, but I just don't know. I really don't think there is, but, like, the fact that it plays that sad music is, like, you know, I'm not quite sure. So, is Sublime Heaven? No, it's not effective. Yeah, wyverns are not considered dragons in this game. That's interesting. That's interesting to note.
Can't fall just yet.
How much does she do to them? She can do 26 with a steel axe. So what we could do is have Byleth run up here. First of all, Bernadetta.
All of us.
Bernadetta. Bernadetta. If she could get up a little bit farther, she would actually be doing really good. Well, here, I have an idea. First of all, let's steel bow this guy.
He'll be home again soon.
Apparently, we used the brave bow. Apparently, we actually just had the brave bow. Apparently, the game just glitched and it had a different name. No, that was that was a very opportune crest activation, Dorothea. Thank you. Well, you just made this a very, very easy rest of this situation, I feel like. Well, now we recover Edelgard with Byleth. We have Bernadetta move up one. Although we can't have her be hit with... Let's actually use the longbow. We can't afford to let her be hit by the archer, so we have to attack from farther away. Let's use this longbow. We land the hit, which is really good, because now Edelgard can run up in here and potentially kill this guy. If we actually use a steel sword, we can kill him with a wrath strike, and that is super accurate, so I'm willing to do that. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Okay, so now these guys are a little bit pesky. This guy can't actually reach the ballista, so I think instead he's going to actually go after Edelgard. I don't think we die. Let's see, she takes 10 from Poison Strike. So 16 plus 16... 32, 50. Oh gosh, she might die. She might die unless she gets dodges. Well, actually, wait, no, because she can only be attacked by. Well, she could technically be attacked by all three, but it would start getting very inaccurate once they start shooting from 3 away. Technically, she could die here because of Poison Strike. And if that is the case, we're going to have to do something else here. Actually, I'm going to give this... I was going to give this kill to Petra, but since it's not that difficult, I'm actually just going to give it to Hubert instead. Because I feel like he needs the experience a little bit more. It almost gets him a level up. He can heal on the next turn and actually get a level up. If we want him to. Oh wait, I forgot about this guy. Whoops. That could be bad.
Is this my last stand?
That could be bad, except for the fact that Felix actually could probably do it.
I'm awake.
Either that or we could use Linhart. I'd prefer to use him for healing, though. Do we have to use the Killing Edge? Actually, we could probably... No, that's very inaccurate. This is fairly accurate. There we go. Even activate the crest just to rub it in his face that he is way inferior to the great and wonderful Felix. Unfortunately, I don't know that we can say the same about Edelgard being great and wonderful and all that. So I'm not quite sure. Oh gosh, Ignatz is... It's almost time for us to face off against the great and wonderful Ignatz. That's the most terrifying thing. This archer's going to come after us. That's fine. We can actually equip our own bow for fun. Although I think we should actually... I think we're going to get hit from 3 away, so we should just have the Iron Sword equipped because it's what gives us the most avoidance.
This is it. Claude, I'm sorry. I couldn't defend the bridge. All who are able, retreat!
Wait, what?
Don't let her escape. If we can take her out now, the Daphne territory will be ours. That will allow us to march safely through the Alliance.
Oh, what? Are you joking? Oh, well, it's a good thing we have Warp. Oh, this is bad. Oh, and Ignatz is going to make this a pain. Oh, this map sucks. This map is bad. Gosh, why are they running? Is it because the one dude left? So we actually suffer a defeat if they retreat. That doesn't make sense. Oh, gosh. Never mind. They're very accurate against Edelgard. Oh, wait. That guy went towards the ballista anyway. I guess maybe they're all retreating, or trying to, at least. I don't know that we're going to be able to catch up with her, actually. How far could we warp? Yeah, we can't really warp them that far, can we? How much movement does she have? 6. You're joking. Really? You're just gonna try to run away, and this is a loss for us if they run away? You cowards! Your cowardice is going to be my defeat. This is stupid. Why can't we warp farther? What is it? How far does warp send? Is it 1 over or magic over 2? Within a range based on magic. Well, based on what with magic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it magic divided by 4? Well, we could try a Hail Mary. And by that I mean send Byleth in and have him use Ruptured Heaven. Or Sublime Heaven. And hope he crits her. Otherwise we might have to rethink this a little bit. Do we have anyone with rally movement? What does this do? Clean up the battlefield. Disturbance. Strength +4. But we need her to dance if we're going to try to Hail Mary with Byleth. One. Why is it not showing how far this guy can attack with the ballista? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess this technically is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he can attack this spot. And pretty much anywhere within it. I guess if we turn them off. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show how far he can attack with the ballista. Weird. Okay, I think we're gonna have to try some Hail Mary shenanigans here, like I said. Seriously, it's turn 7. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I just want experience, okay? Like, let me have my experience. Okay. Cause see, okay, what if I warped Byleth here? I'm pretty sure I could get it to the point where he can use Sublime Heaven on Judith. 30 protection. 10. I'm just trying to see how strong it is. I'm pretty sure it would be strong enough to kill her if we crit. How much extra crit do I gain by using the combat art? I gain 20 extra crit. So that would put us at 49 crit, 64 attack, 49 crit. So that would essentially, we would do 39 damage with about a 23% chance to crit. She has 74 avoidance, whereas we would have only 119 hit. Hit. Well, that's making it sound like we'd have almost no chance to hit her. Is that true? If only we could send Bernadetta, but put her in a spot where she can't get hit by anyone else. Unfortunately, Judith is being guarded by people. Yeah, what are the conditions? Defeat the enemy commander. Enemy commander reaches the target destination, we lose. I think we still have to try for Hail Mary. Either that or we're going to have to rethink some things. We do have 9 Divine Pulses, so we can give it a lot of chance to do... We can have a lot of opportunity to do this Hail Mary. And just rely on odds, like the odds of eventually getting it. Okay, so in order to do this, we would have to... Okay, first of all, move Petra out of the way. Move Byleth right here. Nope. Right here. Then have Dorothea run over here. Dance for him. Refresh his turn. Then we have... oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, first of all, before we do that, we've got to rally Linhardt's magic with Hubert. Warp him to here. That actually gives Linhardt a level.
I think.
Not bad. Not bad even. Yeah, not even bad either. Oh my gosh. It's a 50% chance to hit and an 18% chance to crit. Are these really our odds? We have to... No, we activate the Crest of Flames. We actually... Wait. We might have a chance. Hold on. We don't have to... If we put anyone in her range, she will attack them. This gives us a chance. If we can put Edelgard in here. She takes no damage from these guys. And she would live. We can bait Judith back. We can bait Judith back. We're gonna have to use Yuritsa to block, but that's fine. I think I found our option. Petra can still move out of the way. That's fine. I think we have a chance here.
I can't fall just yet.
Okay. Because we don't need to have her move after getting warped. We just need her to get warped within her range. But it can't be in his range. So it has to be at least here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm awake.
I don't know. So my thing is, if she can't get attacked by Ignots. Dang. I think we're like a few spaces shy. Because if we warp her here, we can move her 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then she can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can attack here. We're 2 spaces shy. I think we got to go back to last turn. The death or Yuritsa. We have to play this different. Edelgard needs to be down further to the south.
Understood.
Yuritsa needs to be up here. I think he can tank. Because he does not get doubled. And this guy's still going to go to the right. So I think Yuritsa lives. So we have to find someone else to kill Leone.
What's my strategy?
Which at this point might just be Byleth. I'm kind of at the point where I might just be willing to say screw it all. Actually, we could... Gambit is super accurate. And then we can give the kill to someone else. Yeah, whatever. I'm about to blow you sky high. Get out of here. You're the traitor. You're the traitor. Anyway. Right. And as I said, Edelgard needs to get down here. Let's kill this guy. Linhardt and Dorothea also need to be kind of close to this area. So I'm going to move Linhardt. Right, that's safe. Yes. I'm going to move Linhardt here. Heal up Edelgard.
Is this my last stand?
Okay, we should be able to land one of these. Come on, Felix. There we go.
Judith.
He predicted the dodge, and then he caught her with the second swing.
Leone!
Yep. You guys can get on out of here. Right.
I do this for all of us.
If Dorothy's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. Because I still want her to dance for Bernadetta. And this time, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually will use the Brave Bow. I'm not going to hope that we get lucky and use the combat or the get the crest to activate again.
More fighting.
And so now we go and we dance for Bernadetta. And now we use the longbow once again. And then the difference this time is that Yuritsa is going to be the one to ride in and block. I think he's going to have to use his scythe. Yep, alright, get out of here. If we had our counter skill, these guys would all be screwed. We can even move up one more if we want to. But let's just stay here. This is fine. And turn all of these guys' damage range on. And now we give this kill to Hubert because he needs it more. My gosh, Resonant Night Lightning, 68 damage. That's a lot. Actually, I'm going to stand next to him so we can get Heartseeker. Dang, Hubert actually would have lived. Hubert actually would have lived that guy's attack. That's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, Ignatz is still an absolute piece of trash. We can bait this archer in with... we could try to bait this archer in with Petra again. I don't actually know if he came in or not. I'm just thinking about trying to get some last-minute experience. No, you will not leave this field alive.
Don't let her escape. That will allow.
Yes, I know. She will not be allowed to leave alive. You will ensure that happens. Unless she does still run away, even if you are within range. In which case, we are screwed, because she's got 6 movement and will definitely run away from us. In which case, I will have to redo this again and see if somehow I can have both. You know, I'm not too confident about it because given that that archer left. Okay, I have a few ideas actually. I have a few ideas. If they're all going to just try to retreat indefinitely and no one is going to engage, here's my thought. If no one is going to ever engage us, then we could just send Byleth in once again. I honestly should have seen how everything played out. And if the other enemies really were going to attack us, or if they were just going to fall back. I should have checked that. But right now we're going to see. We have 7 Divine Pulses, so we still have plenty of room for error. Okay, we need to just get down here. One below this guy here. One below that dude
For the Empire.
is where we need to be. So we're gonna move Edelgard down here. And then we're gonna come and dance for her. And now warp her right here. And now we just have to hope that Judith is actually going to come after us. I'm going to leave the rapier equipped because I believe that she does not double us if we do have it equipped. Or wait, she does, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't kill us. Wait, are we armored? Oh, no. The rapier is going to deal effective damage to us. That's like an extra 14 damage, I think. Well, that's not too bad. 51 times 2. I think she can still live. Oh, yeah, she definitely can still live. As long as she doesn't get crit. Yeah, I think I'm worrying a little bit too much. So, we see if Judith attacks anyone in her range. And honestly, we see if anyone attacks people within their range, or if they all just flee. Because if they're just going to if they're all going to flee indefinitely, then we'll probably have some other ways of going about things. Okay, how far does this guy reach again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we want to head to the southeast with everyone.
I welcome pain.
Yeah, but we don't want you to die here just yet. You're a crutch, and if we lose our crutch this early, we are screwed. So we gotta get away from these archers. They should flee, so I don't think they're actually gonna follow us. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, right here is safe. Just want to make sure none of our units can get hit. If Judith charges Edelgard, I think we're fine. If not, we go back in time and we just send Byleth again, because then we know that no one's going to attack him. He has enough movement to keep up with her, and he'll just keep chasing her until he eventually kills her with enough Sublime Heavens. And we just hope we don't break the sword by having to use it too many times. She does run away. Does everyone run away? Like, even the people that... Yeah. So no one engages you. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, we should have stayed with our original plan. Okay. Well, can we do it from here? I think we should still be fine. It's fine. We have plenty of divine pulses. Okay, so we should have left Byleth going after her that one time. I just thought they were going to, like, since we were within their attack range, I thought they were going to charge us, but no. Because it said they were going to. Like, it had the arrow saying that they were going to do that, but I guess that means a whole lot of nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And we know they don't engage, so it's actually, we can throw Linhardt in Danger's way, or we can put Linhardt in a lot of danger here without any issue.
More fighting.
So I guess we just send Byleth to go and do stuff. I don't know if these archers are actually going to flee or if they're going to... I don't know actually what they're gonna do. If I, whoa, 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 whoa! If I can kill this guy, I think I should, right? Kill him and then Kento. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not. Maybe it's foolish. But Hubert should be able to heal him. So you know what? I'm going to do it. Foolish. So we're going to kill this guy. Get a battalion level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if anyone stands here, they'll be fine. I don't think they'll go for the Death Knight. I don't know. Does anyone have drawback?
Let's make this quick.
I don't think so.
I do this for all of us.
Unfortunate. Whatever, let's just undo that. I just want experience, dang it. It's the whole name of the game here. It's just me wanting experience, being denied it.
I'm awake.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright, we move him here. It says they're gonna attack him, but they're dirty, filthy liars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 1 point.
Bloody path.
I am just not able to send him far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He should still be able to catch up with her, though. I think we're still fine if we do this. Sup, Ignatz? How you doing? I'm just gonna go kill your commander real quick. Don't mind me. Right, because she's gonna run up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Well, since we know they're not going to attack us, I feel like our plan is to just send as many people into that area as we possibly can.
I do this for all of us.
To see if maybe we can send someone else after her.
Let's make this quick.
Death Knight actually wouldn't have been a terrible choice at all, especially because Spear of Assel is effective against cavalry. Wait, that wouldn't make a difference. Oh wait, no. She has a weapon that's effective against cavalry, which he is. That's why I didn't do it. Okay, my brain was being weird there.
Put me in there.
Okay, so this should... They should still keep running, right? Wait. Why is she engaging us?
We can't place the future of Fodlan in Edelgard's hands. If you're
Why do you...
Let me paint you a picture.
Why are you going after me? So this is BS. What? I don't understand. Why did they go after Byleth but not Edelgard? Oh, this is so dumb. This whole map, their decisions, they make no sense. We have to go back to... I hate this map. I hate this map. I really do. I hate this map. This map is terrible. This map is garbage. This map is such garbage. I think we have to send Byleth and the Death Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got to be Byleth and the Death Knight. Or Byleth and Yuritsa. Those two have to go. It's got to be those two. It has to be those two.
What's my strategy?
Wait, we have a good gambit. Okay. So we're going to have to make some plays here. We're going to have to make plays. Okay. So. Can Byleth take 2 hits from these guys? The answer is I think he can. So Byleth can be here. Yuritsa here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then dance for what's his face? Linhardt. Death Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack. Right.
Understood.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay.
I will prevail.
I think I know what we must do. Okay. So. Yuritsa. Sphere of Assel. Oh, wait. We have to hit her with someone else first. Thought we...
Put me in there.
Who did we hit her with first initially?
Is this my last stand?
It's definitely not Felix, but it can be. Definitely wasn't Felix, but it can be. I think we can still do this. We're just going to have Byleth land a 50-something, but I think we can still do this. Alright, so kill Leone.
Judith.
For the 3rd time now.
Leone,
Or is it
you
4th?
had such a full life.
I don't know, actually. We've killed her a lot of times. We've killed her so many times I've lost... No!
Understood.
I didn't
Judith.
need to press A there. I was just trying to skip past
Leone,
these bozos leaving, which takes forever. Go back to me. Right.
What's my strategy?
You can take these hits right by left. 36. 16. Yep. And we're not planning on having him get hit. He's just hitting. He's not getting hit in my plan, so... First of all, though, what am I fastest with? I guess Bolganone's fine. And now...
I'll cut a bloody path.
And now we have Hubert cut a bloody path through this guy's face. Unless Lysithea is more accurate. Why are you so evasive?
Put me in there.
Less Caspar. Alright, let's try Caspar. Screw it. Caspar! Come on. Thank you.
Her will demands it.
Gosh. Alright, kill this guy.
No time to slow down.
We learned Fiendish Blow, which is great. No, he can't be there. He can be here and still get to where he needs to get. Heal up Edelgard.
I do this for all of us.
Brave Bow, kill that guy.
More fighting.
Dance. We're still close enough to do the thing in the next turn. Wait, we missed? Game. Can't afford that miss. We gotta retry this whole thing now. My gosh, we're really gonna lose just because of stupidity!
More fighting.
Oh my.
I will prevail.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Kill this man. Thank you.
Hardly worth the effort.
Let's make this quick. It's done.
Kill this man.
Is this my last stand?
Doesn't
Maybe. Who knows? She took damage. Good, we didn't miss a 90 this time. Or at least not with this character.
Judith.
Good. We murdered Leone for maybe the 5th time. I don't really remember. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Where are we putting him? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we put him here.
I'm awake.
Linhart. Heal up Edelgard.
I do this for all of us.
Thank you. Guys, we can't afford misses here. We have 2 Divine Pulses left, and we've already got to rely on Byleth to hit a ridiculously low chance thing. Thank you. Gosh. Don't you dare miss this 95.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
Thank you.
What's my strategy?
Your strategy, sit here and look pretty.
Put me in there.
Alright, we should have a chance now. Alright.
Don't let that
She's trying to escape, but she'll still attack us if we're in range with Byleth, but not with Edelgard, because Why would she? This is such horse crap.
I won't lose.
Oh my gosh.
Let's have some fun.
My teeth.
You're joking.
What's my strategy?
We've lost our last 2 divine pulses to absolute bullcrap.
Put me in there.
This is so dumb.
Your death is not in vain.
I will prevail.
And I don't even know if they re-roll it. I don't know how it re-rolls.
All who are able,
I tried to move in a different order, have Edelgard
don't let her that.
kill them on a different turn, but I have no idea. This game is so dumb. This... Dude, just everything about this map.
I won't lose.
My teeth.
You're kidding me. I don't even know how to undo it. I don't even know how to undo that. I think we're just gonna lose because I don't know how to undo that. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. It doesn't... And now it's just not even letting me have the opportunity to... This is such garbage. I don't... Like, what am I supposed to do different? To make this somehow not screw us over. It didn't do that the first 2 times we had Edelgard block. Or the first time we had Edelgard block. So why is it re-rolling this RNG now? I don't know how... No, I don't accept that. I got crit by a 9% twice in a row. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How am I supposed to do this different to make it so that I don't lose? Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. That just might work. And if not, we're coming back to this at a later point in time.
For the Empire.
We gotta gambit him. And that'll break the sniper behind him.
I can help too.
Which will change things up. But because of that, we just lost 2 opportunities
I do not tolerate obstacles.
to kill Judith. So this should severely alter things. Okay. I should have thought of that before. I'm stupid.
I will prevail.
This is all.
Yes.
Don't let that
Yes. We're gonna have to rely on luck. Gonna have to rely on a lot of luck. And or the possibility of Byleth being able to use a gambit on Judith. If we can pull this off, this will be perhaps the greatest comeback of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Wait a second. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! 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 Okay, no one else matters. We have to get Byleth and Yuritsa warped over there. Linhardt has to get his magic rallied.
I'm awake.
Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I made an error in judgment. Linhardt should be able to actually send him to where he needs to go from here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, we're fine. I thought we were going to have to do it from a different location. But warping from here is just fine.
More fighting.
Right, now. Dance. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are going to analyze to see what the best way of doing this. This map should, however, end if we can defeat Judith. Thankfully, Yuritsa has murderous intent as well as Swordbreaker.
Understood.
So he should be fairly accurate against Judith, actually. Yes. With Knight Kneeler, he has 96 accuracy. But he can't attack first. Byleth has to attack first and do 34 damage.
What's my strategy?
It's not nearly enough. But if we break her, it's entirely possible that we could double her with the Scythe of Sariel. I guess it all comes down to what's more... This is 60 accuracy. Versus 52 accuracy. Either way I see it, we gotta pray. Does no damage. Wait, hold on. If we do this, it's very, very likely that we are going to live. And then I think having Yuritsa next to Judith will give Byleth extra hit with Sublime Heaven. I think this is the way to go about it. Alright, come on, Yuritsa. Alright. $55. See, this is why I wanted 3 chances. I wanted 3 chances, because what we could have done is, oh, that doesn't work out, rewind time. Now let's have Bernadetta shoot a longbow, and then have Byleth try again. Oh, that didn't work. Well, now after Bernadetta shoots this guy, let's have Edelgard hit this person. Okay, now have Byleth try again. Oh, that didn't work. Let's have Felix attack. Or let's have anything else happen. We only gained 3 extra hit. Are we more accurate next to her? Wait, that's Wrath Strike. I was about to say, wait, hold on, that doesn't do enough. How about Tempest Lance? That's not even nearly enough. I hate this. I hate this so much. If we miss this, we're doing another episode of this map. I can't even watch. I can't even watch.
It's over.
Yes!
It looks like I'm done for. Claude, I'm sorry.
Yes! Oh my gosh! That never happens for me. That never happens. That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I never hit 50s. Oh my gosh, we've done it. With no Divine Pulses left. I don't know how I burned through these 10 Divine Pulses so easily. But I do. You know what? Actually, I know exactly why. We lost 2 of them because Edelgard got crit. One of those, I guess I could have realized I should have used the Gambit. That was my fault. I didn't consider that. I thought maybe moving her or having her attack in a different order would reroll the RNG. It didn't, which cost us. So we lost 2 Divine Pulses to that. We lost a couple divine pulses to me not knowing how everything worked, how the enemy AI was going to go about having Byleth in that area and whatnot. My gosh, though, I have to say, them giving us Yuritsa is a blessing, a huge blessing. We could not have done this without Yuritsa. I mean, maybe, just maybe, with Edelgard, but the problem with that is we would have been relying on 2 characters with very, very abysmal hit rates instead of multiple. Now on to why I really dislike this map. I really dislike this map because it forces you to do things a very, very specific way. They force you to beat this map in a very, very tight window of time, even though I feel like you should have a bit more. I mean, I get it's maddening mode and all that, but they should not be retreating as soon as they're retreating. They should not be retreating before turn 10. Like, no way. That's ridiculous. Reinforcements arriving on turn 5. That's okay, but the fact that all the units just try to leave, including Judith herself, on like turn 7 or whatever. I don't know how it's determined. Maybe it's whenever you kill Leone. I don't know when it's determined, but the fact that that happens is really annoying because that's just a bunch of experience running away from you. That's what it is. That's how I feel. That's how this map made me feel, is I'm just losing out on so much experience. Like, I know I talked about it, like, we can cheese like 1 or 2 maps with War. That's fine, but we cannot be doing this too many times. Because, as you can already see, like, a lot of the student units are going to be absolutely tearing us a new one. So, we cannot afford to deal with that. Although, honestly, the Alliance is going to probably be the toughest when it comes to dealing with student units. Because we recruited a lot of units from the Blue Lions. Not so much from the Golden Deer. We only have Lysithea. We already just faced 2 of them, but there's plenty more where that came from. I mean, we technically didn't actually have to face Ignatz, but I don't think we face him again. I don't think so. I think that's the only time we have to face him. I could be wrong. We definitely don't have to face Leone again. We killed her. I mean, she's dead. There's 0 chance for us to have to face her again. But yeah, man, I just really don't like how it's a bunch of experience running away from you, essentially. Like, I don't know. That just ticks me off more than everything else. We did lose a chest. I'm a little salty about that, I guess, but like in the grand scheme of everything, I'm more experienced. I'm more experienced about the loss of Git. No, I'm more a loss of upset. I don't know, whatever. However, that would be backwards. I'm more upset about the loss of experience. It's really annoying, but we did it. Byleth landed at 55, and you know what? I can't be mad. That's almost a level up too for our boy, and we get the Hexlock shield, which is just great.
Alliance soldiers, Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile.
Yeah, further conflict is futile, even though you all could run up and murder Byleth and Yuritsa, 2 of our most powerful units. You know, even though you're all in a position to swarm them, it's futile. Don't do it. You don't know their stats. You guys aren't tacticians.
If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Oh, I guess that's one way to get to them. Yeah, look at that. We had to finish that in 7 turns. Crazy. And Hubert's the MVP? Of all the people. Okay. I don't agree with that even in the slightest, but sure. But yeah, we had to finish that in 7 turns. And it took... this map took 7 turns, but yet 2.5 hours, because I had to redo that 1 turn like 10 times. Pretty much almost all of our divine pulses were spent on that 1 stupid turn and trying to figure out what I wanted to do and analyzing the situation. Gosh, man. But yeah. So actually, correction. didn't start retreating on turn 7. They started retreating on turn 6. Reinforcements spawned turn 5, and then everyone started dipping turn 6. So we had to finish at turn 7 with warp cheese. I feel like the game wanted you to send a bunch of mounted units that way, but there's just no way because we were going to be overrun. On like normal or hard difficulty, yeah, we could just send all of our units out there and specifically have a bunch of rider units go out and kill Judith, but not on Maddening. No way. Hubert is motivated. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're motivated, my dude. Oh my gosh. Well, I think, you know what? I think this video has been plenty long enough. Definitely longer than I normally would like. 2.5 hours isn't exactly the length I aim for when I do these videos. However, it did mean that we were able to finish this mission in a single video. I was going to be really pissed if we had to do this again, not going to lie. Especially after, you know, I'm just done with that map. Like, get it out of here. I don't want anything more to do with that map. My gosh. All I can say is there's a chapter coming up soon. I won't spoil it, but except to say that there are going to be a lot of student units that we have to face, and it's going to be an absolute pain. We are going to have to figure something out. We might have to be doing quite a few quest battles here in the near future to try to get some level ups on our team and stuff, and definitely doing some cooking to boost our stats. I don't know. We're going to have to be trying to do a lot of stuff in an attempt to boost our units, especially if we're not going to be getting a bunch of experience within these maps. Because as it stands right now, a lot of like the boss type units are one-rounding our units, and that is not okay. Like that's getting to the point where we're going to hit a wall and not be able to beat the game, and I don't want to hit that wall. We don't want to get put in an unwinnable or nearly unwinnable situation that ends up taking me like 25 hours to figure out. We don't want that. So we definitely need to make sure our units are keeping up with where they're supposed to be. We'll definitely try to... I think from here on out we're going to have to be a lot more specific about having a team. I said it earlier that I wanted to, you know, I was considering switching around units and stuff, but like Chapter 13 was not easier than Chapter 12. It was not. It was okay, maybe it was a little bit easier in theory, but like I thought Chapter 13, you know, since it would be the beginning of a new story arc, was going to be like, you know, giving us some breathing room, but no, they're pretty much coming right back at us full force, you know, just like it was before the time skip in Chapter 12. So what I'm coming to see is we really don't have the luxury of using everybody. We're going to have to lock in a very, very specific team and focus on giving those team members a lot of experience to ensure that we are able to have units that can withstand some of these other student units, boss units, whatever. We have to have units that can withstand those things. Now, Encloser is great. Encloser is definitely great with Bernadetta. It's definitely helpful, but I feel like it might get to a point where Encloser is not enough, because we only have... I mean, we might need to honestly have some more units with Encloser if it comes down to it. All 10 of our units that we deploy at once will all have Encloser. All of them will have bows and Encloser just tish, 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 tish. No one's allowed to move. No, but I don't know. The point is, I'm actually getting really concerned about our ability to finish this game, especially with some of the later chapters, if we are not able to start getting some of our units to become incredibly busted. So that means lots of experience needed to go to Byleth, Edelgard, and Yuritsa, as well as we need to lock in a very, very specific group of our units that we're going to be using, just to make sure we're allocating our experience in the most effective way possible. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. The video, like I said, has been going on plenty long enough, in part due to the chapter taking a while, and also in part due to me rambling, so I apologize. Yeah, it is a bit of a long video, but it is the only Fire Emblem video I'm uploading this week specifically. So I think that makes up for it by this one being longer than usual. I think that makes up for the fact that only one Three Houses video is going up this week rather than two. So, yeah, in the next episode, we will check out the after-battle story, talk with Edelgard, see what she's thinking, and stuff like that. The TV is going blank because we've been sitting here a while. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll probably, do some more exploring the monastery, talking to people and stuff, and then I know there was a quest battle that we had that we needed to do for a quest specifically, and then we could probably do some other battles while we're out there, or at least another one. We'll probably do 2 while we're out there, to make sure we can get some experience, because like I said, experience is going to be really, really important. We need our units to level up the right stats, and yeah, we need our units to get better in general is what I'm trying to say here. Byleth is actually really close to being able to promote into a master class, so we definitely want to do that, because I believe that will give him a lot of stats, or maybe not even a lot of stats, but a decent amount of stats, and I think that should definitely help him out, especially considering he's already mastered the class he's in. So I think I have a few ideas for what I would want to make him, but I'll definitely have to check out like growth rates and stuff. But yeah, main takeaway, next episode we will start by going into the after-battle conversation with Edelgard and the others, whatever, see what's going on. We'll probably do a little bit of exploring around the monastery. If there are any supports, we'll probably do those. If there are any, it won't be that many, because we already did a load of them in the last episode. Quickly explore the monastery, do some things there, and then also probably do the quest battle, and then maybe another one as well. So, I have been here for far too long. If you guys have made it to the end, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, also be sure to follow me on Twitter if you are interested. The link to that is down in the description as well. And yeah, hopefully, that's it for today. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching once again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!